Good evening, everyone, and welcome back on the mat with myself, Matt, and my wife, Jody, who I'm lucky to have with me tonight because the baby's asleep. And we had a special request from a mom and her daughter, Nia, who wanted us to do a special and shorter bedtime yin yoga class. So it's our pleasure for Jody and I to do that for you, Nia, tonight. And everyone else, you're welcome to join me on this regular bedtime yin yoga class as usual. So for tonight's class, it's just going to be a short 15-minute class, nothing too complicated. We're just trying to really unwind and get ready to go to bed. And all you're going to be needing is a bolster, maybe blocks if you have them or not. It doesn't really matter. But if you do, we're going to use them to do a little ramp like we did, and a strap, or you can have just a folded towel to pull on your legs at some point throughout the sequence tonight. So we're going to start right away by just bringing the right side of our hip at the base of the bolster. So once you have that ramp set up, exactly like we both did, you're just going to be placing your legs sideways and kind of making an angle like deer pose. So one leg is 90 degree and the other one's 90 degree in line behind your heel. So from here, we're just going to sit up straight. We're going to take one big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to turn our upper torso facing the bolster. And then from here, one big inhale. And on the exhale, we lower ourselves down and lie down on the bolster. So this is really good to relax, and it does offer our spine a twist and a release, which feels really good at the end of the day. So you can close your eyes. Just take some deep breath. If you don't have any blocks, you can do it on the bolster, directly on the ground, or even a pillow. The idea is really just to twist your body like we're doing, and then relax and find stillness. So as you are taking some deep breath, you are imagining yourself drifting into a deeper state of relaxation. You're noticing that your body is becoming more and more relaxed and tension is going away. So on your next exhale, we're going to slowly come out of this position, pushing through our arms, coming all the way up, and then turning, going back to the seated position. So we're going to be turning our hips facing the front of our mat, bringing our low back to the base of the bolster, and then we're just going to lower ourselves down on the ramp, bring the sole of our feet together, and setting ourselves up into a reclined butterfly pose. So you can bring your head on your bolster. Just allow your hips to open up and relax. And you can bring your palms to your belly like Jody's doing, or you can rest the back of your hands on the floor and allow your shoulders to hang and your shoulder blades to drop low on both sides of the bolster. So opening up your heart chakra. And then bringing back your focus to your breath. In through the nose and out through the nose as you exhale. So on your next exhale, you can grab both knees with your hands and just close them very slowly, taking your time, placing your palms on the floor. We're going to push ourselves up, coming back up to the seated position. And then we're going to roll onto our left hip. I'm just going to reset up my ramp who fell down. And then placing our left hip at the base of the bolster, and then placing our left leg in a 90-degree angle with our shin along the side of our mat. The other leg, the right leg, the knee will come behind the left heel and then straight back in 90-degree like this. So from this sitting position, once more, we're going to take one big inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to turn our upper body towards the bolster. One big inhale again. And on the exhale, we're going to lower ourselves down and then coming to stillness. So you should already feel the nice release it offers to your spine and your low back. And on your next exhale, you can push through your hands, coming all the way up, and then turning back to face the front of your mat. So I'm going to invite you to grab the bolster, spin it around in front of you. You can place the blocks aside. We're not going to be using them anymore. And from here, just place the bolster underneath your knees. Keep the strap nearby. We're going to lower ourselves down onto the floor. So you can take a little breath here and relax. Just enjoying lying still on your yoga mat for a second or two. And from here, we're going to press through our feet, lifting our hips up and pulling that bolster right underneath the low back. So you should land your glutes directly on it. And then from here, we're just going to extend the right leg in front of us on the ground, and then we're going to pull the left knee in towards the chest with both arms. So kind of stretching our low backs and opening up our hips a little bit, enjoying the release that this gives you. You can close your eyes, bring your shoulder blades to contact with the floor, the head completely still and relaxed. And then as you're getting comfortable into this asana, you can pull on that left knee a little bit, bringing it closer to your chest, deepening the sensations that you are experiencing right now. And from here, you can grab the strap that's nearby, and we're just going to hook one of the loop around our left ankle, straightening that leg up in the air, and then pulling on the strap to bring that leg closer to your head while keeping the right leg straight in front of us on the floor. So that should give you a nice hamstring release. If you don't have a strap like we do, you can just hook a towel around the base of your foot and then pull up both ends. It's going to do the exact same. So from here, we can bring our left foot back down on the floor, removing the strap. Gonna extend that left leg in front of us directly on our mat, and then we're gonna bring that right leg in, pulling onto the knee like we did on the other side, and just finding stillness. So remembering that tonight's goal is to unwind and relax, setting ourselves up for a deep sleep, restoring our body and mind for tomorrow. And from here, I'm going to invite you to grab your strap once more, hooking one of the loops around your right foot and then extending the leg up in the air and pulling on the straps towards your chest and head to get a nice hamstring release. You should feel also the front of your left hip flexor opening up from straightening out that left leg in front of your mat. So from here we can bring that right foot back down, unhooking the strap, and then bring both legs to a 90-degree angle with our feet firmly planted onto the floor. We're going to lift our hips up, push the bolster forward so it lands underneath our knees, and then we're going to extend our legs in front of us and come into Savasana to relax. Taking this last asana to really allow ourselves to come completely still. Still in our bodies and still in our minds. Completely letting go and surrendering to the power of gravity. Just imagining that you are a popsicle and you're melting down on the floor. You can feel all the tension leaving your body and disappearing into the ground. So when you're ready, we can slowly come out of this, moving the bolster away. You can roll onto your side and coming all the way up to the seated position. So I hope, Nia, you enjoyed this special bedtime Yin Yoga class that Jody and I did just for you. The same way that we do yoga together, it's really beautiful to see and know that you and your mom are doing it together. And we really encourage you to keep doing it, and especially you, Nia. It's going to follow you throughout your life, so this is something very beautiful for you. And thanks for supporting us. So for the rest of you, thanks for joining us on the mat. Subscribe to my channel if you want to be up to date with all my classes and to show support. Share the class with your family and friends, and you can even donate to my PayPal account at your own will when you feel like it, which is always appreciated. So we're just going to bring our hands at our heart, and until next time, bye, Nia, and good night, everyone else.